Goddamn, we're here again. It's Talking Hogs, baby. Somebody got one?
Welcome to Talking Hogs, the only podcast that takes its hot dogs rectally instead of orally.
There we go. That's the way to pull from the room. Look at that gorgeous fucking pickle dog, baby.
It's
that
gorgeous.
Thing was fuck yeah. Sometimes it's the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. This was at the Bacon Q Fest in downtown Dalton last weekend from this recording. Nothing super special, but I really appreciated a booth, a variety of foods, mostly ran by chuckling youngsters. And I was like, what's a pickle dog? And they're like, we split a pickle, we put a hot dog in it. I'm like, fuck yeah, give it to me. How many people have ordered this? They're like, I think you're the second one. I'm like, yes.
Why are more people not eating that? I need that in my quest for never-ending meat. I need this hot dog.
It's delicious.
I love that you replaced the carbs with more heartburn.
Yeah, exactly. I just imagine I can feel how the back of my throat just by looking at
yeah, I can taste that picture with my eyes.
Now, I appreciate it.
I would eat it gladly.
Yeah. I'm gonna start doing that on all my hot dogs, all my sandwiches, honestly. Soup, maybe even. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to replace breads with other vegetables, and if you can pickle them, that burns out the bad in you.
Yeah, pickle take out most of the vegetable that's in the vegetable, so let's run that.
Mm-hmm.
Take the vegetable out and add sour.
Yeah,
make them sour.
Replace the nutrients with acid.
Where's the acids at on the food pyramid?
Very, very. It's the core of the pyramid. It's within the pharaoh's chambers, at the heart of the structure.
It's that little spasming knot right in the middle.
Exactly.
Some might call it the heartbeat.
God, I'm still thinking about the pickle dog and other variants you could do with a pickle. I'm sure we've done this before, but we should bore out a pickle and leave like a phallic sleeve, right?
Yeah, we did fuck a pickle. We did make a pickle sleeve. Didn't the last time we hauled a pickle, it would come in it?
It's an MLB thing. There's somebody, I can't remember the team, maybe like Milwaukee or something like North Midwest. They do the pickle bore dog. And then maybe deep fry it too. Somebody does it. Fuck it.
Is this why other countries hate us so much?
That's
because we're so fat.
Our brilliance, our defiance of God.
Dude, we're pH fat, dude.
Innovation.
We are a low pH fat. Due to the acid of that hot dog.
That did remind me of something I read. I was going to share at some point, but I saw some local news source, WLTV, News Channel 3, some shit.
WBLT.
Sandwich news.
WDD. We got some big news, big local news. They tested out, however they test this, every state in the union. And for Georgia, guess who came in as the one that was most sedentary the entire state of Georgia?
I'm gonna say us, but I was trying to think of a funny name.
Baby.
Butts County,
Dalton, Georgia, most obese in the state.
Woo, 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 woo. We did it, y'all. I just want to thank Chef Lynn, CC's for never letting me down.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay, here we go. Let's tee up on this one for a second. I want to thank you, China Buffet, Peking Express off of Glenwood.
Every one of them, a rip, Emperor of China issue.
Cancun in the mall.
Yeah.
Just the in memoriam page.
Also in the mall. I could have never reached this BMI if it wasn't for you, $2.99 sweet and sour chicken special in the mall. You are the MVP.
Late night taco hell, you're always pulling strong for me.
Biscuit is at every gas station within walking distance.
Oh God. The grandmas of our area, thank you all for telling me how beautiful I continue to be as you continue to fatten me up, I can only assume you're going to cook me into a succulent meal one day.
Feed me to my predecessors. And most importantly of all, I want to thank you, opioid addiction, for just not letting me move.
Uh-huh. That's right. That is correct. And how we would be remiss to not mention Ryan's buffet.
Ah, yes. Long departed, never forgotten. Just like 9/11, Ryan's buffet will never be forgotten.
And now it's a goddamn knockoff juicy seafood.
I refuse. I'm not up for wet bag meals.
All right. Hey, y'all, welcome to North Georgia Seafood. My name is Tammy. Tonight, we're going to be putting everything in a brute style 44-gallon trash bag. And that Tony Chachere's spicy mix with the ashes of a Winston Light 100. That will cost you $237.48.
Wow. What
Dude,
a steal.
Somebody surely does this, right? Tell me, how about we have a juicy, wet restaurant that's a build your own bag? I want to be able to go around Moe's style and toss in different seafoods and shit in here, add my own like seasoning bar, hot sauce bar, and then they boil it for me in butter and bring it back.
Yeah, and let's not just limit ourselves to shellfish or things that need to be boiled. Let's put shit in there ain't got no business being boiled. Corn dogs.
You know, I want some ham bit in there.
Yeah, gotta have some ham in there. Get that double hammed in flavor. Fuck. Casey already covered the Winstons.
Duh.
Some kratom. I'm gonna need some kratom in that bag.
Half a bag of kratom. We're gonna bring back those volcano vaporizers, or we're gonna put fat back from a pig in it.
Oh yeah,
that's what we're gonna do. At
Fatback, Tarmac.
The name of the restaurant is The Legend of Bagger Vance.
Yes, you've done it again, sir. It's the Print and Money Podcast.
Oh.
We are doing it once again.
Or McBagums.
I like McBagums. I feel like The Legend of Bagger Vance is going to have a real racist mascot.
And that's exactly the flavor it needs.
Yeah. We just need to hire someone, Washington ex-Redskins, now Commanders style. We just hire some guy to be like, on behalf of my race, this is good.
We accept this begrudgingly.
But how about something we didn't get to mention last time? We talked a little on the side too. I love the boil your own bag thing or build your own bag, but we got other wet seafood that's going down. We killing the slob, baby. The red lob is
yes.
Yes.
We are the who's that fortune teller? We're the Nostradamus of podcasts.
Yes.
True.
We predicted the downfall of Red Lobster long ago.
I mean, no shit. It's such a funny thing where it was like, well, we offered unlimited shrimp and they actually went for it. Everybody went for it.
And they did.
Everybody.
They're blaming us directly. It's not they're not trying to they're not trying to sugarcoat, they're not trying to spin it like, it's been a tough year economy, blah, blah. They are directly pointing the finger at you and I saying, we just didn't know that we could eat that much shrimp.
And
it's
I'm proud.
Underestimated the human spirit is your problem, Red Lobster.
I want to read a damning line that I thought was fun from the dailymeal.com exactly almost a year ago that says, this most recently established ultimate endless shrimp menu option only costs diners $20 and is indefinitely available with no end in sight.
Well, that's your fault. That's their fault. They shouldn't have done that. They never should have done that.
Oh, man.
You don't make endless shrimp unlimited forever. It's a limited time offer. What the fuck?
Are we about to go through an age of the restaurants that now we grew up with are dying? So your O'Charlie's, your Logan's, your Applebee's, your Chili's, your Outback for sure. I think Longhorn is still kind of holding on. They kind of hold themselves to, it seems like a standard maybe. I haven't been in a while.
Yeah.
It depends on your kitsch, Yeah, like the corporate chain is something that I've heard people talk about legit beginning to die off, and we've seen some sad ones go. But I think a lot of it depends. Like you can't have. I know Charlie's is just too bland. You don't need an apostrophe at the front of your name. If you're gonna do it,
Too
throw it at
many.
the back like an Applebee's or Chili's. You got Tex-Mex, you got BOGO drinks. If America finds love somewhere for Australia and culture again, Outback will probably see a resurgence.
If they decide to make a sequel to Kangaroo Jack, Outback may stand to gain a lot from that.
So here's my question for the downfall of the lobster, and there's a lot to unpack here, and maybe I'm jumping the gun, but as they piecemeal out this carcass, who's getting the Cheddar Bay biscuits? Whatever restaurant can snag them bitches up is gonna jump ahead of the line.
We should really remember by now, but I'm gonna look up the Darling Darden corporate franchise and see what other restaurants are possibilities there.
Snacklebees, Bahama Breeze.
So, who's gonna Shao Kahn the Red Lobster?
I know Longhorn's one. That seems like the most likely.
Longhorn could use a Cheddar Bay biscuit. Let's be real. The brown bread is just not cutting it.
I love the brown bread.
God damn it, Casey, you would. You would like a warm up turd on your fucking plate.
Ooh, and the butter good too on it.
Butter is ass. It's all ass. I'm a anti Longhorn man. I don't see the appeal. You can't just Parmesan and crust everything and make it acceptable. It doesn't work like that.
It's Outlaw Steakhouse.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Longhorns, but I always liked Outback until the past year. Apparently, they started treating our area poorly. But like, at least the Longhorns got the what is it? The Thunder Roadhouse steak, the one that's like the 3 steaks on the 1 steak.
Oh yeah,
Porterhouse.
They stick a knife through it and put a fucking blooming onion on top of that bitch.
That's
good eats.
I'm just glad that places like, your Millers and your Cheddars, they're rising from the ashes.
There you go. Cheddar's is also Darden, apparently. I found that you got Olive Garden, Yard House, the Capitol Grill, Seasons 52, Eddie V's, and Bahama Breeze.
Eddie Van Halen's restaurant, Eddie V's.
Oh, and did they buy Ruth's Chris as well? Apparently, maybe, and fuck them, because that's an overpriced steak, too.
Yeah.
Sucky fucky on my dick, dude.
You bring up Miller's, and it reminds me of the old adage: the man in the land of the hungry, the man with the zinger mountain melt is king.
Yes, and sir.
If it's Miller sized, buddy. So we're gonna make like a show. We're gonna like live stream us slitting the throat of Red Lobster by going in there and like knife men on a battlefield, stabbing the heart of the beast that is Red Lobster, whatever it is, just by consuming more shrimp than any human can possibly imagine.
Yeah,
I mean, right? We got to pull this off somehow. We got to go. We got to show. We got to get the receipts. High score wins. No bathroom breaks. No throwing up.
I want to take a bet, and I'm not sure. What do you think for each of you? I remember the last time I did all you can eat shrimp was damn near 10 years ago, and that was when I was fatter and didn't have. I've always had a healthy appetite, but I didn't have like exercising as cheat codes for even more appetite, so I can eat even more now. And at that time, we decided to break with a large group of people who were getting tired of sitting with us still at 100. And we could have eaten more. I want to say maybe I could kill 150 plus now.
If you're smart about it, if you're smart about your shrimp, I could probably kill 150. The scampi comes pre-lubricated, so I ain't even got to chew at.
Scampi's
shell and all. Just pick up the trough, chug it, bring me 2, and then while you're doing that, go ahead and put the next one in. I need a continuous stream. Unbreak. Never break the chain.
They're gonna fight you. They fight back. They're trained to wait.
But they're weak.
Oh.
But they're weak. They're lobster employees. They're weak-willed, weak-minded,
Paid
weak
like
spine,
shit. Darden
weak
don't care.
genes.
I think I
Darden
could.
don't.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely just disassociate and just go into the dark place, and I could kill a small colony of shrimp. I'm sure.
I'm looking to wipe out a specific species if I can.
And we're doing it.
My
I want
eyes,
to do ecological harm.
my eyes go up like the Undertaker, and I'm just eating shrimp out of the anvil, dude. Speaking of shrimp, it's time for a shrimp review. As I mentioned in the group text, I had the Zaxby shrimp, and folks at home, if you're curious, they're great.
I've never been a fast food shrimp dude.
This is fast casual, Aaron.
Yeah, man. That's why the line's 45 minutes.
That's why the line's.
Because it sucks. They're actually pretty good, but there's not enough of them. Like, you gotta get 2 orders or something, you know? It's like, here's 4 for $9. You're like, all right. Cool.
I didn't have shrimp, but I had that Bontai joint in Ringgold I told you about recently. That was I think now this is the difference between, like, usually Daddy's giving himself the shits. That's why, like, he knows not to blame anyone else 99% of the time. I had some growling the next day, and I believe it's because I pulled a 3-container tray off of their employee table. It wasn't offered. I just kind of took it. And on the outside of the containers, it said pepper juice, which looked like it was obviously just a jalapeno pickle jar that they, like, poured the juice out of, and fish oil. And I used a lot of both. And it was hanging out close to the cleaning supplies, but it was still fairly good.
And did you eat Windex?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a clear liquid. It was sour.
And I don't know what flavor Windex come in. I assume blueberry, but I can't confirm. Ammonia if it's a flavor. But you know, honestly, that much fish oil probably just gave you the shits. If I'm gonna be real with you for a second, eating pepper juice and fish oil probably gonna give you the shits too.
Yeah, it was worth it though. It was good.
I hear a legend has it Casey has a patented recipe to give somebody the shits with a pizza, but I don't think we're allowed to talk about that on air.
Wait, I do.
Patent pending.
Do I have a diarrhea pizza?
Do you want me to tell the story?
Diarrhea pie.
You want me to tell the story? Because I remember it, and you're going to stop me about halfway in. When you were working at Name Redacted,
Yeah.
Bad customers would get degreaser on the pizza.
Oh yeah. Fuck them, dude. I don't work there anymore.
Fuck them.
That's a felony. Don't talk about
That's what we do.
It's,
Felonious.
yeah, people will come in being assholes about something. All you have to do is spray extra degreaser on these fucking pre-frozen disc pizzas.
Yeah.
And you could absolutely shit yourself.
Yeah, and
There's
that
nothing wrong
pizza
with
needed
that.
some
It's an
degreasing
official
anyway.
item. Yeah.
And that's as bad as it ever got. I never did anything else inappropriate with anyone's food ever.
Yeah. Don't
Good
mess
for
with
you.
people's food.
I'm a good guy. I was trying to take food more than I was trying to ruin food.
You're just a young man trying to feel his way through the workforce, just doing his best.
I was young, stupid, and high. I was trying to see what pizzas you can make. I was taking Hershey's crumbles that they used to make the chocolate dunkers, and I would just make entire pizzas out of that.
That's my boy.
You're and you're figuring out life, you know.
Yeah.
You're
Dude,
playing
you could have some real fun in those joints. We talked about it a little. I loved having a 21, a flat top to myself. My GM's 22. There's no cameras in the joint. Inventory ain't a thing. So you just go into town back there. I'm gonna go to Sonic and make some chicken fries. Like, take the grilled chicken patties, throw some of the pickled jalapenos and diced onions on there, grill them up real good, throw that on top of the fries, steam some chili and cheese on top of that. It's good shit.
I can't believe they fired you for that. They should have promoted your ass. That's That's a travesty. One of my personal faves we would make at the Waffle House was the dumpster fire waffle, and you gotta take all the little nubbins that go in the waffle, all the bits. But you gotta first grill you up some sausage, put that in the batter, and just make you a meat based waffle with all the trimmings, and it is something the hell else, man. Something
Savory
else.
waffle, baby. That is a fucking treat. I love hearing that, like, even people that are not Southern come around and give props to the Waffle House. The Waffle House is renowned.
I guess the only like when you think of regional contemporaries like that, so the South has Waffle House. So I guess you would say like the West Coast would have what's that burger place?
In and out.
Yeah. Where like you can only get this here and you have to have it here. What is like anywhere else have that's like that?
I guess like Maine has a lobster. White Castle? Would White Castle be like a New England thing?
There's
Midwest?
castles around.
Yeah,
There's one in
some.
there. They're few and far between down here, but they are still here.
Where'd they start? Wichita, Kansas. Founded. Meh.
Crystals or die, dude. We're a sackful family around here.
Did you get any? Speaking of shrimp, did you get their little shrimplies and crab cake crystals?
No, I think I'd rather put a gun in my mouth and taste that instead. That can't be good. Krabby Patties from Crystals. And that's got to be like we've partnered with the fine folks at Purina to make human food.
It barely passes the quality standards. What about all the parallel universe names of some of the more familiar chains that we've got, like a Rally's or a Carl's Jr.?
St. Carl's.
Yes, St. Carl's. He was anointed by Christ.
Carl Jr. Rallies, get with the program. How it's what I know it as.
That's one of the things in my infinite knowledge. I don't know why is it? Why can't it just be the one? All everywhere. I don't think a Rally's exists. I ain't never seen one.
I want to see where the closest one is. I assume that, shit gets bought out and lumped together, and it was pretty same anyway. Good old corporate buyouts.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did forget about white man chicanery. They do tend to fuck up anything they get their hands on.
Man, what a wonderful time for a game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making it up right now.
All right.
It's called Daniel, what was that word you said? Alternate timeline.
Yeah, parallel universe. Or yeah.
This. Hey guys, time for a game. Start it over. You ready? 1, 2. Hey guys, it's time for a game.
Oh my God, it is.
This one's called Parallel Lives of Restaurants. All right, so I'm gonna name a restaurant, and you're gonna give me the parallel version of it. So, just whatever comes to mind on that.
I got it.
All right, round 1. Ring in with a parallel style buzz.
Okay.
Arby's.
I'm going.
All right.
Arby's parallel sister chain company is just named Raccoon Meat O'Flanahan's.
And how? Just give me throw me off like a random menu item.
Well, you've got the hot. There's the hot flan and Swiss. It's a flan based sandwich. That has ham and Swiss cheese on it, but the buns are made out of flan.
Oh, kind of mushy. It's almost like a gummy hamburger. All right, Aaron, Arby's, give me the parallel version.
Oh, my parallel version of Arby's, I think, is just going to be Stan's. And he's the kind of guy, he always wears a cowboy hat. He professes to be a cowboy. I've never seen him do cowboy things, but he does offer what he calls cowboy food. And it's mainly assorted ground meats that you kind of get to guess at. It's like a grab bag. It's a varietal, and It's a seasonal sandwich that you're getting a different protein for each time.
It's just loose meat in a brown paper sack. It's dripping through the bottom.
It's gritty.
You're gonna want to put this on something.
Instead of fries, you get hand rolled cigarettes, dude.
Fry box. I kind of like this restaurant.
I love the idea of like the sack of meat, and they give you the 2 shitty pieces of Texas toast. They couldn't be bothered to put it together for you.
You do it.
You're like, hey, what do I do with this bread? And he looks at you, he's like, I don't fucking know.
Out the window. I don't know.
I'll give this one to Aaron. Up next, parallel names for restaurants game. Let's go with a little restaurant called Subway.
Oh, it's going inside.
All right.
Subway. I'm gonna go with Double Avenue, and it's gonna be like the place that you want it to be, what you want Subway to be. It's gonna be the $5 foot long, except we don't stop at the foot long. We just give you every $5 adds an additional foot onto this sandwich. And really, any item we have, I mean, the cookie's still there. We're happy about it. If you want a 6 foot long smoked bologna log, brother, we have a price, and each foot $5 more.
Just a conveyor belt. It's like 3D printing your sandwich.
Yes. What is it? A $10 tip? Fuck, we're gonna be here all day.
No, I want my sandwich to be 40 feet long.
That's all I've ever wanted.
That's
my childhood dream.
And I ain't leaving until it happens.
Be 12 hours estimated completion time on this sandwich.
Oh my God, it's so big.
I'll never get it all inside me.
Oh, I kill a man. We've had people die. That's the kind of restaurant you got the body bags at.
Yeah, and they also are $5 a foot. They're long. There's some long body bags.
That's a long pod.
Add-on Avenue is now under incredible legal review. They have failed. They kept their corpses next to the open corn in the cooler.
So I'm gonna throw out my venture. We're gonna go across the pond for our English cousin to Subway, the Underground. And there, instead of a $5 foot long, it's 27 pounds for a meter of sandwich. And you can get such favorites as steak and kidney sandwich, terrible breakfast sandwich,
Man, I want terrible
mystery
breakfast
meat.
Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash. And them are some long bangers.
But other British slang that we don't know.
Yorkshire pudding for bread.
Fish and chips.
Yeah, you got fish and chip sandwich.
Cockney accent blokes.
Yeah. Hello. Would you like a meter of sandwich?
Pirates come.
And on the Queen's birthday, you get a free corgi with every purchase.
A corgi?
That is expensive promotion, but it's worth it.
So they shove the dog in the bag and they staple the top of the bag.
No, it's on the sandwich.
Just
don't get it toasted.
Every time a royal dies, you get the coronation combination. You got to wait decades to get this special, baby.
It's got Lyme disease. What is it they have? Hodgkin's lymphoma. What is it all the royals have because they've kept the bloodline so pure? Werewolfism, lycanthropy. What is it?
Yeah, I mean we need to ask King Charles because he's dying now, right?
Better hurry.
Get it now.
Hurry the fuck up. I was king for 12 minutes. Somebody write it the fuck down.
God, I bet whenever he dies, he's gonna look like whenever the great Deku tree dies because of Ganon. Yes. The giant, he just turns into this porous husk.
They're just gonna plant him in the yard. Right.
Grow some more.
Then you other options. Anyway, sandwich game. Forgot. Sorry.
and then points Daniel.
Yay!
Ultimate super secret final round. This one is another restaurant that you can think of another name for called Golden Corral. Begins.
Ooh.
My balls are so big now.
It's parallel. That is the opposite. That's good.
Let's see. I'll give Dan extra time on this one. I think he's cooking. I want to go with Silver Saloon. There's a lot of cowboy themed ones. I'm beginning to realize that a lot of these sit down chain restaurants seem to be cowboy specific or cowboy adjacent. Maybe that's why they're dying. A lack of love lost for our old frontierism and willingness to forge into the new world.
The myth of the cowboy. It's the last great American legend.
Yep, never happened.
The Silver Saloon, basically how it's going to be different than a Golden Corral. We're still going to give you subpar food. We're still going to give you anything your heart desires, but we're going to set the entire restaurant up like one of those rotating top level restaurants that like slowly spins so you get to see the outside, except you're just seeing
fast.
You know where Golden Corrals are. You're seeing the shitty streets surrounding you, and it's all centralized around one giant lazy Susan.
Just
So
overlooking.
you're gonna have to
God damn.
you're gonna have to like time out when you want that ham because it's not coming for another 17 minutes, brother. You really gotta work your way around the Susan.
Can I make an addition in your spinning restaurant that all the buffet carts where all the chafing dishes are, they have like caster wheels on them, but the locks aren't on. And they just slide the fuck around the restaurant. oh, here comes him. Oh, shit. Missed.
Quick, bring me the chowder.
Ooh, that's hot. Sure, you can go to a Silver Saloon if you got, let's say, errand money. But for the rest of us hardworking common folk, we're going to have to go to the next step down, the Bronze Buckaroo.
Yeah.
It's even worse. A restaurant born out of my spite and hatred for Aaron for stealing my silver-themed restaurant. The Bronze Buckaroo is worse than you could possibly imagine. The buffet is very short. Much like Yellowstone / Sizzler, they employ a series of mirrors to make you feel like there's more food when there's not, but it's more funhouse mirrors. And if you see a little boy standing in the mirror holding a lantern, don't look him in the eyes because then you're haunted forever.
I like the idea of this one working by Carney rules too to further that. It's like you can only get the item that you sink like the golf ball and the two small fish bowl of. Like,
you have to win your food.
I wanted prime rib and I got more green bean.
Listen, if you get 7 green beans, you can trade them in for a chicken breast, and you get 4 of those, you can get a prime rib. So you just keep coming back.
We're gonna be here a while.
It's just rigged. I never get prime rib.
Oh, the Bronze Buckaroo. We can do this one for a minute. This is good.
Yeah.
It's like the shortest. All right. Instead, you said it was like the shortest like buffet. It's not that it's the shortest. It's that instead of having several long aisles of buffet, it's just hundreds of incredibly not like narrow. Like each aisle is its own food. Also, I had an idea the Bronze Buckaroo should have like a chili buffet where it's just lots of chili.
Oh yeah.
Nothing different about any of them.
No, it's just
the same
chili.
I want an artist, a caricature artist that only works in the medium of meat. So it's like you order the New York strip and they give you their best, like they would a drawing of your face. They're calling out like the smallest things that make it unique and expanding upon them. It's a cartoon steak. It's not really a steak. You don't know how it was born.
Is it seared into the surface? Just me with a giant fro and like extremely squinty closed eyes, and it's just like, yep, here's you.
And just so many Parker dinner rolls, so many yeasty, bready rolls.
But it's all yeast, no flour, just comprised entirely of yeast. Can't afford flour.
That's what we call it too. Nothing but yeast.
And it's
Just squirming a little.
it's required. It's not an optional. You have to start with this, and you have to meet a quota.
You do. You got to eat enough.
Why would we the cost of food is too much as it is. If you can't eat 5 rolls, how would we even let you waste any of our meats or sides? You have to pay the rolls, and then you go into apps. You have to go through the tests and eat all the food before you're allowed to waste any
You
of our
have to pass each section of this menu.
Hear me out. We've explored revolutionary charging methods at buffets in previous episodes, but hear me out. Much like the all-you-can-eat sushi, the food of the Bronze Buckaroo is so bad that you only have to pay for what you throw away. That could even be their slogan. It kind of rhymes. Pay for what you throw away. But it's awful. Like it's just rolls made entirely out of yeast, the same chili all the way down, and then mashed potatoes on the third line, and that's it. And it's bad. It's instant. There's too much water in there, and you can't barely eat it at all. But they charge you by the pound for what goes in the trash.
It's the most watered chili you've ever had, and you know it. Like you know when you eat it.
You're just eating, and you're like, "Oh, a bean, cool."
This is a bean soup, brother.
This is red water. This is gross.
The Bronze Buckaroo was a great restaurant. It was $17.99 for adults. It was $6.99 each for kids. Kids under 3 ate free. Wednesdays are ladies' night. Have the guy in the dancing bear costume come by and have sex with the women at the buffet.
I love that bear.
I love that dancing bear.
Everybody loves it.
Go.
Look, less than a minute left. That dancing bear, he's got appetizers in his various pockets, and one's got the surprise wiener.
The dancing bear, he wakes up in the morning, he brushes his teeth, he jumps in the shower, he has himself a fried egg, feeds Mario the cat. He runs out to the office, he dons the bear head, and then he walks out into a sea of thousands of women who are all, for some reason, so mind-bendingly wet.
Pockets full of fucking firecracker shrimp just waited to be pilfered from his grimy depths.
Just a long sigh, and you smack your cock awake.
All right, boys, time to clock in.
Part 2 back in craction.
Feels good. Feel good to be back on the show. You know.
It does, and feel like we did a lot of good there. A lot of ideas. What's up?
The first half was strong. I'm interested to see how the back half's gonna look.
Let me tell you something about that back half. Something that's got several halves. I think it's 9. I can't remember rounds. The NFL draft.
Oh, shitty.
You know, I got to shoehorn some sports in. I really only brought it up because now famed local man, Lad McConkey.
Come on.
Has officially went.
People in Murray County, and you draft Lad McConkey.
Round 2 to the LA Chargers. The man's officially going to be he's going to be rich of his own accord now, not just by his daddy's.
The Conk?
The Conkster.
The Concarelli?
The little loud lad.
Little Timmy Conk?
Dude, the Conkinator? Let's start making up rumors about him. Dude,
I heard.
What'd you hear?
I heard the conch shell himself actually has a fingernail on his foreskin that he uses to open soda cans.
I heard the conch. They call him that because his when he puts your ear to his penis, you can hear the ocean.
You should see. You should hear what comes out of his ass.
You should see what his ass looks like. You should see what the inside of his ass.
Great. Way better than mine. It's great.
Oh, you think
I bet it's in way better shape than my asshole, dude. Absolutely. That's not a rumor. That's a fact.
My asshole looks like it jumped on a grenade to save its platoon.
This is what we're saying right now is the same thing the guy that drafted him was saying at the podium too. He's like, Yeah, we're really getting them because his asshole's in a lot better condition than mine, specifically mine.
Pristine.
Tight, like a little new button.
Yep.
Tom,
Brand new pair of shoes. Just waiting to be broke in. Boys.
I sure do appreciate the LA Chargers working after the move before their new stadium's even built to make that team quieter and quieter.
Gotta keep LA pure, I guess. I don't know
Yeah.
what the move is there. That doesn't seem like a good move for a football team, but okay.
Now, Aaron, while you were watching the draft, did you see Tony Khan in a neck brace doing his picks for the Jacksonville Jaguars?
No, I didn't. I don't watch that shit. I just keep up with the live ticker. So no, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, so Tony Khan was brutally attacked by the Young Bucks on AEW Wrestling, and he decided to kayfabe it during the NFL draft.
Hell yes. Commit to the bit, baby.
Yes, truly.
If he'd have had enough balls, he should get jumped. He should get jumped at the draft. Like something round 3-ish, you know, not as important, but still important, still getting good coverage, nighttime coverage. Get jumped on round 3.
Yeah, that's cross-brand promotion. That's good for everybody.
Yeah, everybody already wrestling stupid, so you might as well just do.
Don't say shit like that.
I know.
You don't mean it.
I know. I attack it before anyone else attacks it. I
don't mean it. You're safe here. You're amongst friends.
Oh man, what about them adding like another 10 missions to Fallout 4 over the past like few days?
What? What happened? What happened?
Yeah,
what happened?
They not only increased its, frame rate and all that good shit, gave it a next gen bump, but they actually added new content to Fallout 4, which Fallout 76 they've kept up with, but before is even older.
Yeah, they've added several new missions to Fallout, different weapons and shit like that. So it's cool. It's cool.
Have you done any of it?
Yeah, I re-downloaded it just to like see the next gen update, and then once you turn it on, it was just like quest update, like 10 quests just immediately update.
That's neat.
Yeah,
like wow,
that's definitely neat. Good for them.
I know. They've no one ever believed that Bethesda would be successful.
The kids love the Fallout now again for the first time all over again. Now that they added that guy from 1984 Dune and Baby Billy, that's all Fallout was missing.
That's it. We're still rolling a little 76. I like one of my favorite moves is going into people's houses when you're on a team, and then you get carte blanche to be able to edit in their house as well. So I'll leave little Easter eggs like a gross 3-headed snallygaster rug and wait till they find out, or like a cute little Santa ass crashing into the side of their house.
Was that always there? Probably.
There was an article about Xbox trying to put like pressure on Bethesda to crank out like, hey, your next game should actually be another Fallout game now.
Oh, good. Let's push fucking Elder Scrolls back again.
Will we even get it outside? Well, I was going to say that. I think at first when Microsoft bought up all these companies, they were very bully about it. And it's like, this is going to be exclusive. We're fighting with Sony. And then they just kept tanking. So they're like, kidding. We want to make money on these. So it's available for every platform.
But Bethesda can't do anything in a fucking hurry, first of all. And secondly, by the time they come out with Fallout New Orleans or whatever, fingers crossed, like, nobody will care. Nobody will give a shit again. We'll be on season 12 of Fallout show, and nobody will care. It's a waste of time.
Where would you want to see the next Fallout game? If there was an area in the country that you think would be fun to be explored, if the show kind of handles Los Angeles, then you've got Washington, D.C.
We've got representation in most of the Commonwealths. We've been to the desert. We've been to California.
Been to
We've
Vegas.
been to DC. We've been up Boston way.
I want to see Fallout Texas, and I want strict border control. I want
Yeah.
warring states.
Just ever larger cowboy hat versus larger cowboy hat in a never-ending battle of 6 shooters and rabid 2-headed dogs.
Robotic Jerry Jones prancing
I'd like
across the wasteland.
I'd like to see a step back. Let's do Fallout Bozeman, Montana, where nothing really important happened and it's kind of the same as it was and nothing really fucking changed.
I was thinking that we talk about like the mountains will hold, and also, strategically areas you're not going to bomb as much, more rural areas. I would like, how do you think they could pull off? I'd like to see the story of like a bit after the bombs and how the like the Appalachians and the mountain folk are adjusting to this, like the places that didn't get directly hit, and it's going to slowly encroach to.
Was that not 76? 76 is Virginia, right?
It is, but that's still a little more like you were talking about Commonwealth. It's still a little, I would say, I mean, it's still
You want
a
south.
little more rural, I suppose, but I'm looking for like some real hill people. Some
I'm
hills
gonna
have
lean in.
eyes.
I'm gonna lean in just a little bit harder. As much as I'd like to see Fallout Swamp in New Orleans, let's just take that same flavor and add some bath salts and do Fallout Florida and just see what the fuck is going on down there.
Fallout Miami.
Can't be good. Fallout Miami. Now listen, New Vegas or no fucking Grand Theft Auto's done got Miami cloned. Let's do
Fallout. No, it's just a rusted nuclear Disney World.
Oh, that'd be fun with the theme parks and everything. I mean, I know we got a theme park at the end of 4, but yeah, that would be fun.
I would love a shitty. It's gotta have an aspect to it and a bunch of weird random shit. Like I know we joke about Pigeon Forge a lot, but a Fallout Pigeon Forge would be incredible because of all the mountains you have and then all the weird shit in between.
It kind of combines, yeah. You get some real hill people. You'd get some rich tourists, some out of towners. You'd get the dolly and the theme park. That's a good one.
That's what it's about.
The Island DLC.
Gain access to Paula Dean's armor workbench.
My God, that's one racist workbench.
Preston Garvey does not want to help her with any missions.
Preston Garvey is not allowed on the island.
For Paula Dean has called her. What do you think she called him?
Oh, we aren't allowed to say that.
Or are we? Who's going to do it today?
I'm sure she's referred to him as the help. It probably wasn't a big deal. It's probably all right.
And then he looked at her, and then he just laid the pipe to her. Well, if she just
did.
She's just a little subby brat, dude. That's just trying to get up.
You know, Paula Dean's a bratty sub. There ain't no way she ain't. No way she ain't.
Bratty sub, Paula Dean. Oh my y'all.
Game recognized game.
Bratty sub.
Hold on, let me prep and just spray some Pam down there.
Your dick ain't even big enough for this loose old hole.
Come into my Fallout shelter.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need a whole Brotherhood of Steel to get this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nice! Wow, that's a layered joke.
Yeah,
layered joke.
I'm over here and you bust inside of Paula. You know she's all about some divorce cream pies.
You boys that are waiting in the wings can take advantage of my bitch. He's Bobby Flayed. He's just on all fours, dressed like a dog.
She's making Blamco mac and cheese. Just fucking gross.
Oh, we have fun here, you know. Just celebrity.
Take that, Paula Dean. You got it coming.
Celebrity fetishes. Paula.
Ooh, that's good. Bobby Splay, maybe, perhaps, or a out in Browntown, perhaps, maybe.
I feel less good about out and getting plowed.
He's fine with it. He's got a scientific reason why it's acceptable.
You know, Alton's kind of a pompous prick.
Yeah, but he comes by it honestly.
And it's earned.
It is. It's there, but it's warranted.
I'm trying to come up with like most of the Food Channel women. I think are going to be your power doms. Something like what? Giada de la Dominatrix. It's not quite
That's
there.
good. Just Gay Fieri would work probably.
Gay Fieri is great.
I think. I mean, Kiss Method, baby. Don't work too hard. Don't put too much work in it.
Gay Fieri. Hey guys, Gay Fieri here.
I know he's retired for deplorable reasons, but Mario Buttoli would probably be okay.
No,
Chef Maury Glory Hole, Chef Glory Hoto. I'll figure that one out. Give me a few minutes.
Anthony Bourdain.
Okay, good work.
Hey.
We're doing it again. This is just gay baseball over again. God damn it.
Let's say you have a silly time, man. That's what's all a silly time. Sunday nights. What are we eating for dinner tonight?
I was about to ask the same. I'm not sure if we're going to get out or not, but something that's on the bucket list we're going to try soon if we don't today is a recent installation in downtown Chattanooga, Shaq's Big Chicken. Haven't had it yet.
So is
Lord
it
help.
Huh?
Is it running now? Is it going?
It's up and running. It's right there around the Pinball Museum and the Rodizio and behind the Taco Mac. Big Chicken has come nearby us.
And
Fast casual.
Oh. Zaxby's esque.
It is even. It's got like the special sauce is supposed to be bigger chicken. It looks like his real big thing that's different is like he's got mac and cheese he's willing to put on his sandwiches, and they have a Cheez-It crust.
Come on. I can just hear Shaq in the pitch meeting. How about if it was just big? Like, you mean the chicken or the just big? All of it. Everything. Chairs, doors, all of it so I can go in there.
I don't think they have French fries either. I think they have just a sweet potato waffle fry, Aaron.
Oh, let's find out. I'm going to sides right now on bigchicken.com.
Is sweet potato waffle fry the most communist French fry of them all? Is it the most anti-American French fry ever made?
It depends on if we're going on the sweet side or the savory side of the sweet potato. Yeah, I could see a kind of a sweet potato waffle fry with like a cinnamon dusting.
Sure. I mean, some of those I'm fine with. I'm fine. You get into like, I think you're getting more communist socialist when you get into like yucca plant, like yucca fries or.
That's true. I forgot about all that garbage.
Jamaica fries or.
Yeah, where's my matcha fry? Where's my quinoa fry? Where's my what's the something else a boomer would say?
Let it be known there are no sweet potato fries I show on bigchicken.com, just crinkle fries.
Whoa.
I'm
doing my own research. Let me pull.
Oh, he throws banana pepper rings on his dirty fries.
That sounds like dude.
It does. You kind of cut out when you said that, so I'm
baby.
assuming you said shit and not Shaq, and it just sounds like shit. It kind of does.
Oh, shit, Keel O'Neal.
Man.
They call him Big Shit.
They do.
Oh,
and
this is a big shit.
And Shaq has never once lent his name to any less than stellar products. Not once, not never. So we know it's quality.
What'd the research turn up, Casey?
There is a sweet potato waffle fry, but there's also a crinkle fry and then the dirty fries.
Mm.
The thing is, though, when I finally do get to go, I'm going to probably order just everything.
Yeah.
That's the way Shaq would want it.
Well, here I am. I have a big old chicken restaurant. Yeah, I have a good time.
Money, please.
Order online.
I wonder if it's good.
Sorry.
You know,
Reach
I've
out.
heard from assorted outlets that I follow that it's fairly meh, but I'm still going to try it and hope for the best.
Lucille's mac and cheese. Damn, Lucille. Give me a piece of that ass.
Oh, yeah. You know who has a really gross looking mac and cheese? I refuse to pay for it. If someone wants to send me some in the mail, I'll try this mac and cheese. Mail me some
Yeah.
mac and cheese. But Jefferson's recent failed food inspection, Jefferson's locally, they have a very neon white mac and cheese. Have you seen that shit? It looks like a bastard creation.
Yep. It is mostly the dish rags that weren't properly disposed of. They just wring those out into some dry noodles and let it like a thing of cold oats. Just let it steep overnight and serve it cold in the morning when you don't want it.
I want another local what?
Oh, just I don't go to a place like a Jefferson's and like I'm ordering two things and it's like a hamburger and French fries. Like that's the only thing I'm going to trust you to do. And you know, we're gonna leave it at that.
Their wings are pretty good.
Shut up, dude. They're not fucking good. And let me tell you why they're not good. Because they're left in the back at room temperature all day.
That is
And
confirmed.
flavor.
go ahead and tell them, Daniel.
I'm just saying that is confirmed due to the health report. A lot of their food was not at proper holding temperature. So there's receipts to back that shit up.
It's a dangerous line.
That scolding temperatures, dude. That's what temperature it was at. Enough for them to get in trouble for.
Scolding temps. That's good.
That's
Yeah,
points
you don't want those.
you dumb fuck. I wish I could answer the phone right now and shove that dog down your fucking throat.
Oh, I wish you would too. I want that dog again, baby.
Daddy hungry. Me want more dog. Pickle dog would. Just sounds great. Just bread it and fried at that point.
Yeah, come on, put it on a stick. Let's do this right.
Yeah, stop being a fucking coward. Deep
Stop
fried.
halfway doing shit.
What are you, boy? That's me, maybe. What are you guys eating for dinner? I'm interested. I want to know what concoctions you have prepared.
I have currently on the stovetop that we made for lunch a TikTok recipe, spinach queso dip. Very tasty, very good. Is the dump cake of dips. The recipe made me dumber, and it is time of my life I will never get back. But did turn out well. I'm thinking for dinner, I got some manager special chicken burgers that I'll probably eat an inhuman amount of by themselves. Maybe some chicken thighs that I got in the fridge. I got a tube of turkey taco meat. God knows where that's going. It's cylindrical, so anything could happen.
Man, I like that. Is there any other food that's more dumpable than a dip? I'd say most of your dips are going to be dump dips. Your classic Rotels, your buffalo chickens, even if you go with your cold ranch, something like it's all dump. It's easy.
Yeah, I suppose if you want to be like that, I guess I put a little more love and care into a few of my dips. Corn dip specifically. Corn dip take time. Corn dip an art form passed down from ancient Egyptian tomes. Only the 5 richest kings of England can own.
Yeah.
And it is good. You gotta get that street corn good and crispy. You gotta make it crunchy. Gotta get that tahini in there. Gotta dump an obscene amount of cream cheese in that bad boy. Just whatever.
How are you artfully dumping cream cheese into
I
this
wear a
corn
little
dip, into
beret.
this Paula Deen special?
I wear a little beret when I do it. It makes it classy. I hold my pinky out, number 2, when I do it. That's important. And I do a whole block at a time the way the Bible told me I should.
Which is
On the 7th day, God cream cheese, and it was a mess.
and he said, "Man, I should let this sit out longer."
Yeah, no one ever does. And God doesn't make mistakes. He just makes opportunities, but no one has ever once in their life properly let cream cheese soften before applying it to a recipe. Never.
It needs days for you to be able to work with cream cheese. It needs a good 48 hours.
Yeah. And there's not a setting on the microwave for cream cheese. I've tried. There's not. I've tried.
That's boiling or it's somehow colder. There's no in
Yeah, I
between.
made it colder. It's frozen now.
Well, tonight at my house, Sunday night, Jessica usually closes and the work week begins again. So it's usually I do like spaghetti on Sundays usually.
Sketty Sundays. Haven't had sketty in a while. I like it.
Just a nice big old pot, dude.
Yep. Work week pot of sketty. Eat it 7-8 days.
Yeah. Just a big, I'm talking 7-8 pounds of scat. I mean,
Yes.
Huge. What they make the big shrimp bowls in, a big old.
Ooh, Lord.
You taking you some leftover sketty sandwiches for work lunch?
Mm-hmm.
What I've been doing is I'm trying to watch myself, so I'm actually making sketty wraps on a wheat wrap.
Oh, nice. How cool.
Noodles and the meat sauce, and then I'll tuck it into a Old El Paso makes them those taco pussies. Have you seen those? No.
Yes.
Okay. You seen the taco pussy?
I have.
Shoving that full of spaghetti, and I'm capping it off on the other side. You eat it straight through the middle.
Yeah.
I love that little taco.
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch my carbs. So my sketty now is just the sauce into one of them Gym Sport protein drink mixer with a little metal ball in it. Don't shake worth a damn, but boy howdy,
Muscle.
you like sucking meat out through a little hole. That's the way to go.
And I bet you felt great after that too, because you didn't
did.
You didn't drain the grease from the meat, right?
Oh, why would you? That's where the flavor lives.
Mm-hmm. I could see Dan eating bolognese protein shakes. Just
Yeah, he's got the little shaker ball and the clear through thing. You just see chunks of meat going through it.
I actually tried putting it inside of my neti pot and going for a bolognese, but it just didn't the chunks were too much.
Ooh, that get caught in your sinuses now.
Yeah, man. Nothing like going to the doctor with a chunky ground beef, 70-30 chunky ground beef in your nostril.
Go on now and steam that bean, dude. You gotta get that bolognese facial.
I seen that on that Texas band website we all love so much.
God,
Corn Hub, love that.
Yeah.
Oh, you get a chunky gravy bust. That's what you want.
God, dude. Y'all making me want to get a Hawaiian roll and make a little hole in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Put a little gravy in there. See where our afternoon takes us.
Looks like Thanksgiving dinner's coming a little early this year.
It's not the only thing coming early. You know what I mean?
White meat on this bird.
What do you think is the most fuckable bread? And I'll go first. I believe a hard baguette, because you're going to want something that's going to stand up to your gorilla grip on the outside. Still be a soft bread on the inside, and just core that bitch out.
And that's why I would probably go with a challah bread. It's aesthetically pleasing, kind of like it's got a bunch of little titties on it, which I like. It's good for the process. Good crust on the outside, a little water resistant, so you don't get as much leakage with the finished product. So it's a good choice, and it's kosher, so that's fun.
Oh yeah, braided religious bust. That's good.
Seen that on Corn Hub too.
I'm probably gonna fuck a big old monkey bread, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna fall the fuck apart. You're gonna fuck that thing to pieces.
Sticky. Mm.
This glaze tastes funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, all the fucking. Yeah, it's right when I get into it, and I'm like, God damn, this monkey bread feels good. It just starts breaking apart my hands.
So warm.
No, baby, don't.
Look me in the eyes, hell.
No, God, no, my wife.
Just
No monkey
fucking
bread. Don't tempt me.
monkey bread overrated, or is it even overrated? Do people rate it that well? I say fuck monkey bread. Fuck that monk.
I don't like monkey bread. I don't particularly remember what it tastes like or how it's comprised, but I do have a fond memory of monkey bread. Saw a friend of mine's mama's titty one time while she was making monkey bread for us on a Saturday morning. Best
Was it awesome?
sleepover I had.
Was your titty awesome or no?
Yeah, it's pretty rad. They were wealthy, so they were some top notch finance titties. They were good. They were quality.
The tits of a poor person.
The tits of an angel, baby.
On the tits of
I don't know. I think if I ranked them out, I would probably end up erring on a more low income titty than I would a wealthy one. I feel like they're too one, they're probably gonna be too plastic, they're gonna be too clean. I need a sloppy, slutty titty. And I feel you get that with a lower income.
Agreed. You do get some good fried egg titties on the lower income side. A working man's titty, a titty that's pulled itself up by its bootstraps, didn't necessarily go to college, might have gone to a trade school or something such like that. But salt of the earth titty. That away.
Vocational memories.
Yeah, it's a vocational titty.
A titty a titty that has a license to carry and isn't afraid to use it.
Yeah, that titty was there on January 6th. It was.
And not only was she there, but who do you think was with the insurrection shaman, dude?
Oh my God! It was random titty number one.
It was titty. It was alt-right titty.
Okay, listen. It's either got to be vocational titty or alt-right titty. I don't give a shit which one, but I better see that shit tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock.
Alt-right titty. Alt-right now.
It's not the best titty. It's just alt-right.
The kids are alt-right now?
Oh yeah, the kids aren't alt-right titty.
I feel like an alt-right titty is gonna be unenjoyable. That's too firm. It's got nipples that'll poke your eyes out.
Mm-hmm. Red areolas, no need for it, but it's just there, and you hate it. You're mad at it.
Don't you like a nipple that gets so hard you can brush your teeth with it?
Yes.
But don't you like that?
Oh yes.
Leathery.
I like all of God's leathery creations. Each one unique way.
God, look at us. Just a couple of normal guys.
A couple little bronze buckaroos just having a good time on a Sunday afternoon.
God, the bronze buckaroo. You know, that used to be a buffet.
It once was before the reclamation and the culling.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a ghost ship situation. There was a piano wire that just snapped through the entire building. They cut everybody in half.
Yep.
It's just like that scene on Ghost Ship.
I love Ghost Ship, man.
Hey man, can't go wrong with a ghost ship.
What about Ghost?
No, don't matter.
What about Ghost what?
Ghost shit.
Ghost shit.
Man, I can't tell you the last time I had a ghost shit. Those don't exist anymore.
Those frighten me more than anything. Where you know you shit, but it just ain't there.
What I'd give. Oh. Now it's all strawberry peanut butter. Just blood and thunder.
That's a good one too. Blood and Thunder. Hard to beat.
That's a Mastodon album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About Moby Dick, which ironically is about the size of Aaron shits at times.
Moby Dick?
Yeah, dude. That whole album's about Moby Dick. Just like your shit. Your shit's as big as a white whale.
I'll show you my great white whale.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do it right. Man.
Do it right now. Do it on YouTube. Do it right now.
Do it
right.
for the
This video
two.
taken down. Do it right now.
Yeah, show you me blowhole.
Aaron's not going to show his dick on the internet because he's a fucking bitch.
That's right. Oh, they gotta pay for that.
Oh, and if you want to, God, y'all should pay us too. Please pay.
You should listen on this last hour. You should.
Please pay us.
If you're here, you like it. You know that. Just pay us. Do it.
I'm enjoying the job I'm doing, but I'm constantly feeling like I'm about to have a panic attack. You know, pay us.
Yeah. I won't work anymore. So you do it for me.
I'll settle for that. If you'll just mail me some mac and cheese or another pickle dog, I'll be a happy boy.
I'll mail you some Jefferson's mac and cheese. I've harassed them previously on Facebook, so they know me by name.
In case he's dying.
Am I just like a sentient head from this? Oh,
You are just a
Yeah, you're
sentient
just a
head.
Zordon head floating out in space, baby.
X-Men to me.
we need your help.
Oh fuck! Zordon's drunk again.
I'm so drunk, and don't tell Alpha what I've been doing to him when he's turned off.
Oh,
Can
That's
only
right.
imagine the cunnilingus this giant head can perform.
That's right. I'm having sex with a robot that night.
They're not people, so they don't have to consent.
Oh no!
danger,
yeah.
danger.
There's Zordon. Don't leave him alone with me, please. All right, Alpha. We'll be right back after we take care of everyone down here. Everything's gonna be okay. Please don't leave me. Just can I come with you, please?
Just one time, you'll need me for a thing that I'm important. Please don't leave me.
Alpha, you must hang out with me, Zordon. There's things we have to do on the internet.
On the dark web. Come, Alpha.
I'll be there. I'm not talking like that way. I'm talking like cum come.
That's what I've entitled the film we will make.
Come Alpha.
I've got Rita and Goldar ready to run a hard train on you, boy.
Now that I'll pay good money for.
Oh no.
Watch my monster grow.
Okay, so here's the scene. So you're gonna be like a pizza delivery guy, right, Alpha?
You have brought them extra large sausage for them to examine.
Yes, be sure to tell them it's a sausage pizza. It's the joke.
People won't come if there's not a joke, Alpha.
God, I love being funny.
How do you think he bones? Do you think he's like little man behind the curtain projecting Wizard of Oz style, or does he have like a giant phantom dick?
Are you talking canonically or just for this reference? Because I mean, realistically, I imagine giant floating head performing humungalingus, I believe is the technical term.
So he's only a giver.
Definitely. It's all he's got. He has no shit to tell you. This is his only option. It's this or nothing.
He's got like Andros on Star Fox. He's just a floating head with two hands.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a busy man. That's a lot of work get done that way.
So yeah. Oh god, Zordon's such a born cuck. Then he's like, "Don't worry, I can get you off. Don't worry about me."
What a good guy, Zordon.
Yeah. I'm only worried about your pleasure. Oh, okay, it's kind of weird. I mean, no, don't look there.
There's nothing. You will be remiss if you search for my genitals. They were trapped by Lord Zed millennia ago.
Alpha. This is a strange.
This is a bit. This is
It's
good.
It's a great place to go out on.
Good. Let's leave it there. If you've made it this far, we're sorry.
Hey guys, if you're just not enjoying this, Zordon Power Rangers has been sexually harassing Alpha for the better part of 30 plus years. Also, Zordon had tried and apparently making style pornography to not much success.
Did you say animal style pornography like the In-N-Out fries?
I said I said amateur style.
Oh,
but,
whatever. I don't care.
But animal style is great. It's like,
Okay.
love to fuck with covered in Thousand Island dressing.
Yeah, dude. Hit them up.
In-N-Out animal style fuck.
Watch that food not even be that great.
I thought it was a little overrated. I've heard some other people say that, but I know some people are like huge devotees. Some people would die for In-N-Out.
So you've had it, Aaron?
Yeah, it's fine.
Did you?
I'd rather have
fries?
Checkers.
You'd rather have Checkers?
Still rather have Checkers.
Checkers.
Number one.
Checkers, Casey. It's me, Zordon. Prepare for Humongolingus at Checkers.
Power Ranger. Checkers is back.
Oh, we ready to race? Let's give them the shit before we're out. Meet us at
Please.
Checkers, Talking Hogs everywhere. Slip us a dime, patreon.com/talkinghogs. Visit our boys. Get that sauce, atlburns.com, code HOGS15 for a little bit of cheddar off.
Please don't fuck my ass, Zordon.
Please. Not
Please.
again.
Sleep
Okay.
tight. Don't let the Zordons bite.
Oh, man. Is that it?
I think that's it. You know, a strange floating headman gives you a power buckle. Maybe think twice.
Look, bring the teenagers to my secret base location. It's totally fine.
It's actually pretty cool. I have Nintendo.
You kids are old enough for wine, yes? On your planet?
I have a sign on the door that says Man Cave.
Have you met my friend Dan Schneider?
Yeah,
You're close.
down here in the